Hey guys.
Hey everybody, YouTube followers. I am Andrew, owner here at Premier Ponds, here to teach you a little bit about diatom algae.
Diatomic algae.
Touching base with you regarding this recent video talking about diatom algae. And I wanted to address what diatom algae is, why it occurs, and what we can do about it. Diatom algae is a naturally occurring live organism that is in any freshwater system. When it gets too much hard minerals, in this case copper, it can really take off. The copper in this case came from a system called the ion gen. The ion gen's installed to combat string algae. Now, if that system gets left on over the winter when algae is not trying to bloom, the copper builds up in the system. The ion gen system got turned back on after we had serviced the pond in the fall. It ran all winter long, which started building up this diatom. If there's little pieces of it, it can start to bloom again. So there have been extra steps performed in this case, additional bacteria, a lot of plant work to help combat that diatom algae from growing. It's an ecosystem, so we have to keep it in balance while we try to fight off this toxic stuff. It's only toxic in large quantities. We've gotten it back to the point where it's no longer toxic. It's not killing fish. However, in the original quantities that it was in, it was.
Hey guys, this is Roger with Premier Ponds. We're doing a spring cleaning today. Step number one is we got to get all of our water storage tubs up by the pond. Got to bring these pumps too and use them to drain the pond into the storage tubs because we don't want to fill up their pond with entirely new hose water. We want to save as much good water as we can. And from there, we're going to take whatever poopy water is left in the pond and use that to start flushing everything from top to bottom. So that way, once it's all on the bottom, you can scoop that out and get ready for power washing.
All right, now that the pond's drained, we're gonna go through and pick all the leaf debris. You know, obviously we're close to a lot of trees. Even if you have a net, stuff still gets in the pond. Once we get all that done, then we can start power washing.
Hey guys, as you can see, the pond is all drained down, and now we're gonna get set to power wash. So the way that we like to power wash is power wash the highest point and knock everything down to the bottom. Same with the flush. Yeah, this is the biggest difference maker in the cleaning, so definitely a satisfying step. Hey guys, we are now done with power washing. As you can see, all the rocks have a lot more color now. Love to see that. After the power washing, all of the dirt that was all over the rocks and everything, it's really loose now. This is where the second flush comes in. I'm taking all that newly loose dirt and I'm just rinsing it all the way back down to the bottom. That's pretty much where we always like to push the dirt down to the bottom. Got a drain out pump there and just making it so that any dirt that's still in there is basically like essentially impossible to get. Like we got all the dirt that we possibly could. Hey guys, so this is a very important piece of equipment for our cleaning as well. It's a shop vac. We're gonna basically use this to get all those little pools of dirty water and sludge and everything. Got to shop out the biofalls and then the skimmers and any other dirty areas. Hey guys, we are at one of the final stages of the spring cleanings. That's filling the pond back up. We like to fill the pond not by like having the water go right into gravel or anything like that. See over there, we have one hose where the water is bouncing off a rock, kind of like a fake waterfall. We have another hose going into the skimmer and the weird ore's way down with a rock. By filling it this way, we're going to minimize stirring back up any dirt that's still within those rocks. Sometimes that can happen. You make the pond super duper clean, fill it up, and you just have the water going right into the gravel and it gets all cloudy. That'll clear up anyway, but we like to have it looking as good as possible right at the end of the cleaning, so we're doing it this way. So yeah, that's what's goody.
Yes.
We have just finished filling up the pond, so the cleaning is almost over. We're gonna do after cleaning treatment. These are super important, especially if you have fish, which many of our clients do. This one right here is called dechlor or detoxifier. This one is going to help detoxify any chlorine or chloramine that may have entered the pond from filling it with the garden hose. This also detoxifies ammonia and other harmful chemicals that come from fish waste, which there's gonna be a lot of it because there's fish in there, obviously. Dechlor works very well with with beneficial bacteria. If you treat this every 2 weeks or week or so, beneficial bacteria helps break down all the nutrients that come from fish waste. And both of these combined, they're gonna help keep your fish safe and happy. And not only that, it's also gonna keep algae levels down, and it's gonna keep the whole ecosystem more balanced. So we always dose these at the end of the cleaning.
Hi, I'm Betty Crater, and I have this beautiful pond. I've probably had my pond for about 5 years. It's nothing but enjoyment. I can come out here and lean on my rail any season, even in the winter in the snow. It's great. Premier Ponds has been fabulous, and they come in the 4 seasons, and it's beautiful. Good job, good job. And the personnel is fabulous. I just love every one of them. So.
Has completely taken over.
I love this one. At Big Country, were you really having a good time? I mean, I love this, but I have that question. Dude cleaning the pads on the tree, really wishing he wasn't there. Well, it's hard to look like you're having fun when you're getting splattered in the face with fish poop, and I always look that way. Because it's like it's all about the song.
Yeah, a lot of people love my music choice.
I'll respond to all 18 million That's What's Goody comments. Everybody on TikTok in favor of That's What's Goody. YouTube, not What's Goody. Fly to Australia and do one from my backyard. We would love to fly down under. Premier Billabongs. Good day, mate. I have to thank Judy here. Brilliant end result. I highly recommend everyone watch the whole story. Start to finish, stunning. Earth angels exist. Kindest thoughts to Miss Betty, her dog, and you all from Australia. Man, the Aussies are just so amazing. Okay, we've drained the pond. It's been completely 100% bone dry for the past few hours. I mean, like no water at all, not one drop. If you don't know better, you'd think that was a desert. Anyway, let's get the fish out. Why didn't you take the fish out first? Why didn't they take the fish out first? I would be scared one would be sucked up. Right, so the fish tunnels still have water, and it is literally the fish's hiding place. So stands to reason why they would want to go hide there as we attempt to kidnap them from their home. No fish were harmed in the making of this viral video. Gross. From Nick. Thanks, Nick. Premier Ponds, it's what's goody. Put that on some merch. To the viewers, well...
Anything you want to say to close this video out?
Well, I'd like to just take this moment to thank all of our viewers and new subscribers. The last few weeks or days, 16,000 or so. That's pretty awesome. You could almost say that's what's goody if you're into that. Reading through the comments, some of you may or not like that. But we're going to stick with that's what's goody. Otherwise, keep tuning in. We have a lot more awesome videos coming down the pipeline.